Well, let's read Psalm 61. We're in a different environment altogether today. Normally, I would go to Woodward Park, but Rotary Park was literally 5 minutes from the doctor's office I was at to discuss hip surgery because I'm getting old. So it seems like a good time, a good place. There's a different environment now. There are people here. I chose this particular table that I'm at because of the language I was hearing. However, next to me is a Sierra, and so the traffic over here is pretty heavy. So not sure if this is a win-win or not. But we will start. It says, "Hear my cry, O God, and attend to my prayers. From the ends of the earth I will cry to you. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For you have been a shelter for me, a strong tower from my enemies. I will abide in your tabernacle forever. I will trust in the shelter of your wings. For you, O God, have heard my vows. You have given me the inheritance of those who fear your name. You will prolong the king's life, or you will prolong the, let me say that again. You will prolong the king's life, his years as many generations. He shall abide before God forever. Oh, prepare mercy and truth, which may preserve him. So I will sing praises to your name forever, that I may daily perform my vows." Twice he mentions the word vows, and I think Christians forget that we have made a vow. A lot like our wedding vows. You know, we sit there and for better or for worse, sickness and health, till death do us part. But very quickly sometimes we forget that was a vow. That is a promise that we made. It is one that we have made to you, one that we have made to each other, that we think is easily broken. Especially here in America, we feel like we can break our vows. I mean, I know what I said, but at the time this was going on, that is going on. So this is a song of David. David has made God promises that we've seen him actually break. We've seen him walk away from the promises that he has made. We've seen him struggle in his life. I think it's a reminder to him that he needs to keep his part of the vow, because God cannot break his promise. God doesn't have the ability to break his promise. If God made a promise, he's going to keep it. It is only us who can break that promise. And so when we do, when we mess up, when we feel that we have broken that promise, the good thing for us is that we can return. So hear my cry. I think it's a literal cry. I think there are tears that come out with this. Hear my cry. And it's coming from the depths of the earth. It's coming from the other side of the world. Sometimes you cry so much you dehydrate yourself, you dry out, you're just in so much pain because of sin. Once you realize that it is your issue, something that you have done, something that you have caused, that's caused separation between you and God, and there's tears swell up, you return to him, and he's returning to him from a place of trouble. He said, my heart is overwhelmed. So you're going to have to lead me back to the rock that is higher than I am. David does not know. He knows that the Christ is coming from his bloodline. But for him, we know Jesus is our rock. He's our salvation. He's something we can constantly return to. For David, God is his rock. He can constantly return to him, and God will forgive him. Now, it's going to take time for us to kind of feel we have been forgiven. We may have to go through a few more things still, but God is willing to forgive. So you lead me to that rock. for all this time, God has been my shelter. And sometimes we don't recognize it. We have a place to hide. God has been my shelter. He's been my strong tower. He hasn't allowed the enemies to penetrate. He hasn't allowed the enemies to come through. You hear again my vows. You heard the promise that I made. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it. I'm the one that has to keep it. You heard it. And I am reminded that you have given me an inheritance. I watched a podcast. It was the Duck Dynasty guys. They have the Unashamed podcast. And one of the things they brought up was how we are co-heirs with Christ, that we have gained this inheritance that all of us, all believers have. An inheritance in heaven, an inheritance, our real inheritance is Jesus Christ himself. But we have gained that. So we keep that in mind, that for no reason at all, other than we have chosen him, and he has chosen us, nothing we have done, nothing we need to do will take that inheritance away. So we live like we are heirs to God's throne. We should live that way. Not let him down. Not let our actions and our deeds give a false representation of our Christianity or who God is. And, you know, he's praying that God will prolong his life. We know that his generation will last forever. We know that. He's been told that. That he's always in the presence of God. He says, I will abide before God forever. Prepare mercy and truth, which may preserve me. And then we realize that God's mercies are new every morning, that his truth is never failing. And I will sing praises to your name forever. In a good mood, in a bad mood, sing praises to God. If you're in a bad mood and you start singing praises, it'll get you in a good mood. It'll get you to a place of understanding, or it will drop you to your knees. But forever, ever, sing praises to God. This is a short one for us, guys. I'm glad that you're watching. It's a little bit loud for me. So we're going to shorten this video for you. I'm glad that you watch. I appreciate any time that you spend with me on here reading these Psalms together. And if you're just listening to me, you need to go back and read them for yourselves and find something in there that God and the Spirit wants to reveal to you that he hasn't revealed to me. Because our relationships with God are personal. So that's what he wants to do. Thank you for joining us, guys. Continue to sing his praises, and we'll meet you again later.